doing out there? This is another podcast for October. We're going to designate this MTAS, Mike Tango Alpha Sierra 01. Just because we need to keep this location under wraps. Owner does not want this one getting out, and I'm not going to waste much time getting into this at all. I will say this, we are still in Texas, and we ran this True Pint, myself, Ray Allen, and Lynn Deaton, co-founders. We took care of this one on our own. The place was pretty small. We've got a lot of work that we have to put out here. But for this first one, I'm going to get right into it and go ahead and start putting EVPs on here. Self-explanatory. I'll loop those over. Excuse me, getting a little throaty. Loop those over quite a few times. Feel free to give any feedback you want. We're going to probably have about enough information for probably 5 or 6 podcasts off just this one investigation. We've got some new things that popped up, and we're going to list those along the way. But just want to let you know, this spot, it is definitely haunted. We'll get right into it. Thanks for listening. Any feedback, like I said, is welcome. True Pint, True Paranormal Investigations in North Texas podcast. Thanks. This next EVP, as far as we know, is saying, who do you think you're talking to? We're going to leave most of these up for your own interpretation, but some we are going to throw out there for you. Thanks a lot. Have a good one. And here's the next. What's your name, boy? And we've got the classic, we're ghosts.
We've got several pieces of equipment sitting around here that makes it able for us to hear you. One is this red light here, but you've got to speak to it. You've got to speak loud at any given time. If we're near it or not, you can talk to it.
Okay, this next EVP, we had this one's a little hard to understand, but it's a little light, but they're not getting my gun.
Anybody want to identify yourself straight off? We know it's active. We know you're here. We've been told all kinds of stories. Come on. Talk to this. Speak into it.
Now, I assure you there wasn't any beer there, but the EVP says she might spill beer on you on this one. There was no beer there. This next one's the second half of an EVP. The first one was, do you remember me? And then there's this one, the man in the bathroom. It's a little off-putting. Now, after hearing more recent stories about the history, this next one's making a little more sense to me. At first, I didn't want to put it in here. It says, basically, it isn't statutory.
Don't be shy, man. We're not here to hurt you.
Now, this EVP happened while we were outside of the building on a smoke break, and it said he won, and the other voice says, get to running. We also happened to catch people walking around with boots on a wooden floor at the same time.
Over there by the stage. Over there by the stage. Over there by the stage.
Alright, that's all the EVPs we have for the 21st of October investigation this time around. We've probably got about 500 more that we need to put on here, plus some of the personal things that happened to us while we were out there. I just really wanted to get this information out for the owner. She's been waiting for it. She lives so far away. This is the easiest way to get it to her. I appreciate everybody for listening to our podcast. Like I said, it's a new venture, and we're doing the best that we can. Yes, I'm aware we still suck, but any criticism, constructive or otherwise, is welcome. We got thick skin. Send it on to Raine, RAYNE, at TruePint, TRUEPINT.com. True Paranormal Investigations, North Texas. Thanks a lot. Have a great week. And, man, you guys have a happy Halloween out there. It's a good time.